Hi, Adam. This team has some postseason experience, but not a ton. How do you think you guys are fixed for that heading into the playoffs?
Um, I mean, good. We have a lot of guys that played a lot of playoffs games, so I think we're ready to go.
What do you remember from the 2017 series, and how does that help the guys who were part of that going forward in this year?
Um, well, I remember a lot. That was a really fun time, and I think that's something that can really fire you up and like kind of bring you back to how fun it was and how much excitement that brought to the team and to the city of Edmonton. So it's that's something we will we will for sure embrace. And yeah, I mean now we start here a new year, new team, so it's gonna be fun.
Thank you.
Derek Van Diest, Post Media.
Hey, Adam. Throughout the playoffs that have started already, there's been a lot of overtime games already. Do you think that's just because teams are so familiar with each other going into the postseason? It's a little different than in the past years, or why do you think it's been so close so early into the playoffs?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like you said, like you have seen the team you're playing in the playoffs a lot of times throughout the year, and I don't know, it's been a high scoring year too, and I think a lot of teams kind of are bearing down on the defensive side of it too. So I mean, other we've seen a couple high scoring games, but other than that, it's two or three. So that will that's what will win you games in the playoffs. It'll to not get scored on too many times, and I think that's why you see so many overtime games too, and especially early on in the series.
Now, teams in the States, obviously in Carolina last night, the arena was packed. Teams are getting fans back in the arenas in the playoffs in the States. But here, there's not going to be any fans. So how do you guys kind of maintain that energy and maintain that intensity level when obviously sometimes the fans obviously help you kind of maintain that?
Yeah, I mean, obviously it's different for us, but at this point we played 56 games with no fans, so to be able to bring the energy and kind of build it yourself shouldn't be an issue. I mean, we've been sitting here waiting too for playoffs now for I don't know 2 weeks, so it's we're really eager to get this going tomorrow.
Mark Spector, Sportsnet.
So you're talking, Adam, about 2017. So 2017, you've been here one season. This team was much younger. It wasn't as good, wasn't as deep. You had a couple rounds. It's a pretty good run. But is there a different feeling for you this year? You're part of the leadership group. You've been here 5 years now. Maybe, hopefully, probably sign a contract this summer, and you're around here for a while. Is that a different feel for you coming in this year?
Yeah, I mean we finished second in the division. With that comes expectations. I don't know how much expectations we had our first year, but this year I just feel like we're ready. I feel like the mindset is in right place. The group is in good spirit, and I mean to compare other years from this year is hard. I mean I just look at this team right now, what we have right now. I feel like we're ready and prepared, and that's the most important thing for us.
We always look at teams. I always use the Boston Bruins as a template. Their leadership group was so good, right? Chera and Bergeron, and and then Pasternak and all these veteran guys that have been there for a while. You guys never had that before, but I think you built that now. You got leadership from within, right? You got 4, 5, 6 guys that are going to be here for a while, that are good players. Do you have the foundation now, to weather the storms that the playoffs always bring?
Yeah, I would like to hope so. I mean, I feel like our leadership group and are ready. I feel like the leadership group have matured a lot throughout the years, and I mean, they're still young and they still got a lot of years ahead. So I mean, like I said earlier, we're focusing on it right now, and I feel like our group has matured and looks ready. So that's a big key for us right now.
Thank you.
Gene Principe, Sportsnet.
Hi, Adam.
Yeah, we got you now, Gene.
Sorry, I got a BlackBerry still. I'll blame it on that. Adam, good morning. First question I have is about pressure, and I know every team feels it, maybe some more than others. You mentioned second in your division, strong year. Can you just describe if the pressure is maybe higher this year for this team than maybe in previous seasons?
Well, first off, we made a playoff this year, so the expectations are a lot higher. I mean, we have some star players on our squad, so I think expectations will always be there. But I mean, we want to do really good, and we feel like we have the pieces to do so. And I mean, there is certain place that has to be there in the playoffs. I mean, you have to have some luck too. But I mean, we feel ready. We feel like we're trusting ourselves. We're trusting the system, and I mean, like I said earlier too, we've been sitting here waiting, and so we're a hungry group that wants to get going right now.
And just my follow-up, and I know that you and your teammates have spoken all season long about, Connor McDavid's greatness and points and all that. Are you able to give us an idea what you see and what you feel regarding his motivation to go from a guy who could probably score 100 points a year for the next 10 years and win trophies, but his push to really reach that elite level, which comes with being a winner and being on a winning team?
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody, what he did this year was remarkable and was fun to be a part of too. But I think he's grown his game to a complete different level, both sides of the puck, which I think has really boost our team too. He's the leader of this team, and people look up to him, and I mean, he's done so many great things, and he's done it in the right way this year, which I think is key for our team.